does that spell? Try.
Fact.
Oh, tuh.
God, we gotta get better on these intros. You gotta get crazy.
I
What?
took the computer with me. Oh, that's why I didn't say anything.
Oh. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. We are back in full force because our man, the legend, Jared, is back in the chat. How are you
Right
doing?
there
Mike,
in the flesh.
Hello, everybody. I'm doing well. Moving went fine. We're here. We're back. Thought last week I was going to join. That was wrong. And didn't quite work out. But here we are this weekend. We're ready to go. I miss you guys.
I miss you too, brother man.
A says he got in on it, but he said, bro, nobody tried LMAO. Yeah, what the heck?
I honestly kind of like just Brandon doing something and Brian and I just be silent and just see what Brandon's going to do.
Until he finally cracks.
Yeah.
Asia and
Matt
Brent,
Harris-
welcome to the stream. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. And thank you. And thank
probably
you
open
for
the
saying
stream.
that I'm looking good. Home dog. Got the fresh cut. It was about time. Glad I did it.
About time. I also got a fresh cut, but we'll talk
Bri-
about that in a later moment.
Mason looks like shit.
Mason, you bitch!
We're back.
That's awesome.
Matt Hare said, welcome, Matt Hare, first off. I wonder if I'm ever going to make it out of the catacombs. Oh, look, a Trifecta stream. We're streaming in the catacombs right now, my guys.
Yeah,
That's
right
awesome.
now. This is where we moved. That's actually where we found Jared.
Yeah, literally, I could probably pass for being out there right
It's
now.
just like that movie, As Above, So Below. That's what I was trying to find Jared.
Yeah.
In the catacombs underneath France. He was there the whole time.
Yep. Pretty much. That's where I'm at. Hello, everybody.
And then lastly, Chief the Bear says, Thickamus Prime.
That's to me 100%.
Think of us Prime G.
That's my favorite character from the Transformers squad.
Thickamus Prime.
That's 100% a Michael Bay Transformer.
Dude, we're gonna put that
Easily.
on a T-shirt, and we're gonna make you wear that every stream.
That'll be
Please
our
do.
first merch drop. Will be Thickamus.
Thickamus
Prime.
Prime. Thickamus Prime.
Brian
Shouldn't
face
it be something like we could throw that in there, but it should be something either Call of Duty Ghost related, because that has not been mentioned in a while, or Don't Crumb on Me. Remember
Don't
that?
crumb on me. That would be actually be
That's
the
a
first
good one.
Yeah.
Don't crumb on me. Wait, honest review of As Above, So Below.
I've actually never seen it. I just know it. I just know of it. And I know the poster, and it's very red.
Asia and Brent say you stole Don't Crumb on Me.
Oh, we have some copyright.
Oh,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. How was I supposed to know that?
no wonder why you didn't want them in the stream, because you didn't want them crumbing on you for taking their crumb.
Oh.
They're
My
saying no.
apologies.
No. The Thickamus Prime is the thing. Oh, the Thickimus Prime.
I
is
like the way
Spanish.
he words it. I like the way that's worded better. Thick emus.
Thick
It looks
Emus
Spanish.
Prime. I was gonna say it looks.
It looks like somebody trying to speak
Spanish.
English.
Thick Emus Prime.
Thickimus Prime.
Brian,
Let's-
get good, kid. You should watch that movie.
I will. Seems crummy. Hold on a minute.
The chat has officially taken over the show.
The chat is actually attacking
All right.
me.
We'll get back to the chat, but we gotta get things rolling.
Get the
here.
ball rolling.
We gotta get the ball rolling. Because so usually how we start things, Jared, I know it's been a long while for you, but we're gonna start with what we've been playing recently right now. And then we're gonna go into some updates of some video game news I found out about. can't stop looking at the chat.
Yeah, this chat's getting wild tonight.
I don't want to hear a word about Shape of Water.
Shape of Water is a really good movie. Yeah,
I like Shape of Water. Yes, we're all
Shape
just
of Water's
weirdos.
great. It's got a criterion.
It's got a criterion.
It's got a criterion.
That's
Come
a shirt.
on.
That's a merch drop.
It's got a criterion.
Brian, that's so. The way you said that was so Scott the Woz coded.
You know,
It's
have,
a
you know,
criterion.
have I told you that our one of our top fans, Jim, who's unfortunately could not make the stream tonight, he has
Yeah.
said that he is convinced that Scott the Woz and I are the same person. And he has never seen
Yes.
us both in the same
You
room.
told me
Yes,
this a
I
couple
brought this up.
streams ago.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Wait, what is going on? We're so sorry. Brain, stop, bro. It's got a criterion, man. What? Nah, man. Be so for real right now. Just look up the Criterion
Is-
collection.
Is our chat filled with 5-year-olds who don't know how to spell? Like, what is going on?
Chill out, Jared.
Jared!
Jared, chill out.
We got people watching us.
We got fans, Jared. We're up to 4 viewers right now, and you're
We invite you back, and
you
you
guys
just come in and
attack my
disgrace
friend, I
everybody.
attack you.
Anyways, we're gonna start off with what we're playing, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about some video game industry news stuff going on right now, and then we're gonna head straight into the Zoomy games. Ciao.
every time it says I peak my mic, I'm worried I'm just gonna blow out everybody's eardrums.
Dude,
'Cause
you sound
I
great.
can't really control it. Thank you. It's a
Yeah.
$25 mic. I like to remind everybody every now and then.
Brian, say something really crazy right now.
Ah!
Better, Matt Hipp said, better watch out for that shake and bake.
The old
Shake and bake.
the shake and bake.
No, Brian, this is gonna be the first merch drop. Somehow doing this on a shirt.
Oh, it's gonna be like one of those things where you move it and it's like, and you like you if you scratch it, it sounds like a record. Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking
That's
of
it.
shake and bake, Jared, remember when I juke you out of your goddamn cleats in NFL Street?
My first.
No, it evened
street
out.
match.
It evened out because you beat me in NFL 2K5, so it's fine. We're 1-1. But I almost came back though.
I like that. That's our segue.
This
Into what we're
I
playing.
just want to say before we dive deeper, thank you to ever who just subscribed. We are officially at 30 subscribers.
Let's go. Now, for the 30 subscribers special, Brandon's gonna show his bare booty on camera.
Guys, what?
Brian's feeling loose tonight.
Just,
We
oh,
broke Mason. We broke him. He's done.
Asia and Brett say, let's get to 1 million subs right now.
Let's do it. I mean,
I'm letting my hair
know-
down.
1 million people. Go ahead. Let them into the stream right now. Let's see it. Let's make
Share
that-
this video, get it on your socials. Let's get a whole bunch of people in here. Tell them that this shit is gonna be wild. This is like
This is
Girls Gone
we have
Wild.
fun.
Popping off. We're popping off right
Hold on.
now.
Oh, Fred Durst.
for the
Tip-
30 subscribers. special. Gonna do that.
Honestly, I know that's the boot brand, but originally I thought it was Timberland, as in the hip hop rapper.
That's
the-
what I don't know why that's what I jumped to as well.
Hey, ooh, hey.
We go from
every
TNA
Timberland
to
song.
Timberland.
Oh my god! Woo, this chest.
Woo! Chat's gonna get fed.
I can't. Okay, let's talk about what we're playing. So I'll start because I've been playing it for a couple weeks straight now, and that is Split Fiction. I don't even know where we're at in the game, but we're having a blast. I don't want to spoil because I don't know if Jared is going to play it soon. You're playing it right now, or
No, not right now. But Lydia and I have
Yeah.
full intention on playing that. Yeah, we're really excited.
It's great. I'll just say that I'm glad they didn't give away so much in the trailers because there's so much that they left out. It's just been an awesome ride, especially with Manya, who just can't jump for the life of me. She gets fed up easily, so it's just been fun seeing her play video games that are usually not in her habitat. But other than that, it's a great game. It's honestly, it's some ways better than It Takes Two. So
Really?
kudos to the team. Yep, I
That's
could
cool.
totally see it. I don't know if we'll win best game or game of the year just because of all the other contenders that are coming out this year. But definitely has a great shot at best indie and other things
Oh,
for
that's
that matter.
awesome.
If anything, I'd give it for best direction because it just has a nice flow.
That's cool.
What are you guys playing?
Go ahead, Brian.
I'm gonna be very quick because I honestly really haven't been playing much of anything. The most I did was, what was it? Saturday. I finally dusted out my PS2 because the fan was all gunked up in it. And that thing, I don't think it's been open since I've owned it. So I mean, it didn't look that bad, but like the fan was pretty like. It was pretty clogged up, so I bought a little like what do you call it, like a screwdriver kit to finally open it up, and then I just took the fan out, dusted it real quick, put it back in, and dusted anything else I was looking for, and then popped it back together. It's still pretty loud, but it does not like heat up nearly as quick as it did before. So I tested it out real quick with a level of Nicktoons Attack of the Toy Bots I've mentioned a couple times now. I will say
That baby
I
purred.
it's loud. It's loud, but hey, you know what? I'd rather have it be loud than have it overheat. So like, because I want this thing to have some more longevity, more than it already has. I mean, it's a 20-year-old console, so
Yeah.
But yeah, I played a quick level of Attack of the Toy Bots, and I will say I definitely know why I liked it as a kid because it's like Endgame but like Nickelodeon characters. But man, it's got fun gameplay, but the story is kind of just like pretty much and then like SpongeBob shows up, Patrick gets kidnapped in the first 10 seconds, and then you go through a quick level of SpongeBob, and then you just find Tack from Tack and the Power of Juju. He's just there, and then they mention Timmy Turner, and then they just find him and Cosmo and Wanda, all within 20 minutes.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. They're just there. They're just there.
Mine was sorry to interrupt, but my
No, you're okay.
Nicktoons was Volcano Island.
Mm.
Mine
Do-
was Unite.
Were
They're
they
original.
all was it all like a continuous series, or were they all just like their own thing? Like if
No,
they're
they
just
were their own thing. They were their own thing.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say
there
because
was
if
no-
it was like a continuous series, and these characters were just showing up like that in Toy Bots, then I'd probably get it. But if it's its own thing, then I don't know. It's meant for
It's its
kids.
own
I
thing.
can't complain. Yeah.
Before you chime in, Jared, we have a lot of other people sharing what they've been playing, and I saw you react really quick, and I knew exactly which one you reacted quickly. And Asia and Brett, or I'm not sure who exactly is playing it, but maybe they're both playing it. Is Balatro,
Mm.
Balatro,
These days.
baby.
Balatro.
Jared
70
knows a
hour,
whole lot about Balatro.
70-hour Balatro player right here. It's still going.
I got my brother into the game now because it's free on Game Pass. Oh my god, he's addicted.
So good.
Really?
He's finding ways that I never knew how to play, and I was like, "Dang,
That's
like,
the
he's better
best.
than me."
That isn't
Yeah.
that so awesome? My wife's the same thing too. She's done stuff I've been like, how the hell did you do that?
The dude is crazy. Like he's watching streams and I'm watching them too, and I'm like, how the heck are they doing like this? Like so quick too. Like they're getting into like they're getting to exponents like 1.05. Like,
I don't know how. I don't know either. My brain is not able to hold that here to be able to go that far in the game.
Dude,
I
it's
haven't been able to do
wild.
that.
He also says, avid Minecraft player. My girlfriend loves Minecraft. We're going to see the movie in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm going to see the movie too with my son. Yeah, we're pretty pumped.
Yeah, I'm excited. Honestly, I know it's getting a lot of weird, like, quote unquote bad criticism, but I think it's gonna be a great movie. I think a lot of people, all the Minecraft fans, are really gonna love it. I think.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah,
I'm not.
that's all it needs
I don't
to
have any like. Yeah, exactly. Like I don't have like any super high expectations for it.
Neither
I
did
think
I.
it'll be fun. I think.
It's gonna be the Mario movie. Don't get too hyped about it. You know, it's just think of the source of where it's coming from. You know.
People don't have to take it serious. Like it's just a silly, fun Minecraft movie. Agreed.
Exactly. Yeah,
Agreed.
I agree. Did I think it? Did I
Um,
think it looked a little strange when the first trailer came out? Because yes, because I wasn't expecting live action people in like a Minecraft setting. It's kind of grown on me, so I don't mind it now.
Yeah, it's gonna be silly.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Matt Hare says just started
uh,
Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. Never played that.
Great game. That game
Yeah.
is made, or it's one of the games made with Capcom, and it's fantastic.
Oh.
That game has like, and maybe Matt Hare can agree to this, is that game has like some of the best sprite animation, design, artwork
Ooh.
in any Legend of Zelda game. It is.
Uh,
It's a gorgeous game. It's on Game Boy Advance.
That's all I was gonna
Love it to
ask. Was that a
pieces.
Game Boy game or was that the DS?
Game Boy
one? That
Advance.
was the
Yep.
Game one.
Yep.
Game Boy one.
And I'm looking
And
at
it's
images
made
of
by-
it right now. It looks
Yeah.
solid.
It's a solid, like, they polished that game to heck. And like that was the time when Nintendo, and they still do this, but that was the time when Nintendo was like handing over their biggest IPs to do like these huge games. Like Mario Party was Hudson Soft, and well, I guess Hudson Soft was part of Nintendo, but was it really? I don't really know, but
No idea.
I don't think so. But you know, like at the time they were just handing their properties. Like Capcom was one of the bigger ones that they did that a lot with.
Yeah.
But that Legend of Zelda game's like such a great addition, and just the sprites are beautiful in that game. Chief the Bear says tack because it's iconic.
Jack.
Do you
It
remember
is.
the show?
It is iconic.
Tack
of course
the
I
power
do.
of Juju.
I think we
Tack,
went
attack,
over
attack.
when we were talking licensed games a while ago. There was one that I had, one attack game that I had, that I can't remember what it was. I think it was. Was it the Great Juju Challenge? I think that might have been what
The
it
Great-
was.
Oh, is that the third game?
I don't remember. Hold
Wasn't it like
on.
the
Well, the
Staff
first
of
one-
Dreams was the second one, right?
Yeah, the Staff of Dreams was the second one.
Let me take a gander. Let me.
You know
look
what's
here.
hilarious though about that franchise is like how Nickelodeon's plan was to like make an original game, but then make the show. But by the time they made the show, the game series had been over and done with.
I thought they made the show in between. They made it at the end.
No, they made the show took forever to lift off.
Interesting. But then they were able to
Yeah.
pump out 3 games, but couldn't pump out a show. That's interesting.
It's
That's
so
That's
bizarre.
so silly. That's so silly. By the way, it was Tack 2 that I had. The Staff of Dreams. That's the one I had.
They should. Who is that? THQ. They should do that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They should make the trilogy. I think it's a trilogy, is it not?
Yeah, it's a trilogy.
Yeah, there
It
were
is a
3 of them.
okay.
Because there was Tack, The Power of Juju. It was just like a self-titled one, and then Tack 2, and then The Great Juju Challenge.
They're making another SpongeBob game, like an original SpongeBob game.
Oh, really? Oh, wait. I think
Yeah.
we might have talked about this.
We did kind
Oh,
of talk about this.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, this year. Coming out this year.
Ooh,
Do they have a name or anything?
Nope. They just teased it like
really?
October last year. But we don't know what it is yet. But I'm
I
excited.
haven't even played the last 2 they released. Was it Cosmic Shake and the Patrick Star game? I haven't played those.
I haven't played
Well,
those
Patrick
either.
Star game was OG outright.
Okay, the Paw Patrol
Ah.
guys.
Mm-hmm.
They made the Paw Patrol games. Yep.
They did the Bluey game as well.
Yep.
I've heard it's like a messy game, like it hasn't been updated, but it's basically Goat Simulator, which is, I mean,
With Patrick Starr.
yeah.
That's
But
a
I
fun
played
idea.
I love Cosmic Shake. That game was fun. Like it's not exactly like Battle for Bikini Bottom with its open world concepts, but it gets the job done. It's kind of more so like the movie game, but
Oh,
not
see,
as
I
linear.
love the movie game.
Yeah. Jared, what are you up to?
Well, I haven't been. There was a break in between there where I wasn't playing too much, obviously, because I was moving.
Right.
But since we've moved, I've been primarily playing 2 games. I've been playing. I started back up Persona 5 because I love that game, and I'd been thinking about it for a while, and then booted it back up. Still love it. So happy to go back in. Such a long game, but it's like every step of the way, everything's always interesting. It always does things in this 100+ hour game to keep you going.
Mm-hmm.
It's so wonderful. And then I did buy, I don't think I told Brian because I've been waiting. I did buy WWE. I did pull the trigger. I
Oh,
bought it.
nice, nice.
It is pretty good. It's so far. It's compared to last year, the last couple of years, I would say this is probably the best one they've done since 22, which was my
Really?
personal favorite one of the bunch.
Mhm.
Definitely the best one so far. They've added some nice little quality of life improvements to make the matches feel better, especially when you amp it up to legend. The
Oh, that's
matches can
cool.
get crazy and insane, and they added these like the body markings. So as
Oh,
the
really?
match progresses, the backs get all messed up, and the
Oh.
stomachs and the eyes start to shut, and the arms get scraped up, and so by the end of the match, when they're holding the belt up or whatever, when they're winning, you could have like their eye almost shut. You could have their whole body just covered in
Oh.
scratches and almost like whips and stuff like that. The game's
that's
pretty
sick.
good. I will say the showcase mode. I know I'm speaking in tongues to Brandon right now, but the showcase mode, which is like their, this is how you basically unlock new characters. Their showcase mode needs to go. This
Mhm.
year is the best one they've done, and it's probably
okay.
about as far as you can go. Like as I'm playing
Mhm.
through it, I'm thinking, this is pretty good, but I think it's time to go. I think they need
Yeah.
to do something else, whether it's a season mode or
A road to WrestleMania.
Road to WrestleMania instead. I think those would be better.
Mhm.
Then not to say again the showcase mode is bad, because it's not. It's just it's kind of run its course. I think it's the same
Yeah.
thing every year. There's nothing new. This year they really tried, but
Yeah.
they've hit a ceiling. I haven't tried the island, which is like the park in NBA 2K. I haven't tried that yet. I've heard it's an absolute buggy crap show. So I'm
That's
kind
what
of
I've heard,
holding
too.
off. Yeah, I'm holding off. Somebody in the chat says I haven't played a 2K since 2K14. Well, hell, listen, that's probably the best one ever made. So I mean,
Yeah,
that's
probably.
that's
And I was-
a hell of a last one to play.
And I was thinking of the best showcases. Probably the best 2 are probably like out of the ones I've played, because I haven't played the new one yet. But I would say either that one or 2K24's, because those are you got the 30 years of WrestleMania and then the 40 years of WrestleMania,
Yeah,
and both of those are great.
I honestly really liked Daniel Bryan's in 19. That was probably the last one. I
That was
really,
good.
really
That was a
enjoyed.
good one. Yeah,
Um,
Mysterio's was fine.
I just
Yeah,
think
it was-
it's a mode that needs to go. Like it just
Mhm.
needs to go.
Yeah.
Nothing will bring me true happiness like SmackDown versus Raw did. Well, I would argue that if you play the newer games,
fans.
no, hold on. I'm just saying, if you play the newer games with the gameplay in the newer games is pretty awesome.
It's really good. It is really good. I will
They've really
say.
hit their stride, I think. I
Yeah.
think everything else needs to get worked out, but the core gameplay is really, really great.
Those SmackDown versus Raws are classic, though.
Yeah, they're awesome.
They're very good. You and I played 07 not too long ago.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. We played
Yeah,
a Royal
07's
Rumble in 07, and it was wild and chaotic and stupid
Wild.
and
Yeah.
so fun. But yeah, so 2K25 and Persona I've been playing. I just picked back up Balatro today for like 20 minutes, but I wouldn't really say that counts. I did also buy, I haven't played it yet because I've always wanted to play it. I don't know how familiar you two are with it. Shenmue. You guys ever played Shenmue?
I've heard of it. It's a Sega game.
Yeah. So it was originally on the Dreamcast, and then it got ported
Mm-hmm.
to. I've always wanted to try it. It was like $5 for the first two, so I was like, I'm gonna try that. I haven't tried it yet, but we'll get to
But
it.
you got it.
I got it, and I'm ready to give it a shot. Otherwise, I'm trying to think. I think that's it. I mean, I bought a bunch of stuff, but I can't really say I've been playing them because I haven't really had time to play anything. Yeah, we'll say that's it.
All right.
Nice.
So we're just gonna jump right into some news, and I just got a flash breaking news right now. Should I say it now or should I wait till the end?
You say it now.
All right.
Break the
So-
news now.
Break the news now. I meant more so the end of my news, but we can start with that. If
No,
you want.
Just
Kick off
start
with
with it.
That's how news works. You kick off with the breaking stuff.
That's right.
So raise your hand if you know Nate the Hate, or if you've heard Nate the Hate.
Nope.
Okay. If anyone knows Nate the Hate out there, Nate the Hate is a very reputable leaker. He's always gotten rumors right from industry stuff about the video game world, from PlayStation to Nintendo.
I think I know where you're
so on
going
and
with
so
this.
forth.
I think I
Yeah.
saw something earlier today.
Yeah, so it's been sort of confirmed, half confirmed, half somewhat confirmed, I'll say. But Nate the Hate is officially claiming, and he's always written these things, that we are, for some weird reason, getting a Nintendo Direct this Thursday.
Really?
A
This
week
Thursday?
before
The
this
week before it was
Thursday.
like rumored or whatever.
I saw
Well,
it
no,
saying
so-
Wednesday for a bit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so the weird part is that next week is the Switch 2 Direct.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
So I don't know what they're. So there's two things that can happen. It could very well be an indie direct. We don't know what the direct is. There's also rumors that it could just be a game reveal, and that's it. Which could make sense because right now the Switch has no catalog, and we know that the system is going to be backwards compatible. We know that. So there's going to be games that still go on for Switch, and there's going to be games that are just Switch 2 exclusive, and there's going to be games that are on both Switch and Switch 2, obviously. So we were supposed to get one on April 1st, Asia's saying. Bigging nothing but listen. you
Biggest
don't even know
nothing
about the-
burger of the year so far. Welcome to our chat, pal. Keep bringing
You
that
don't even
stuff.
know.
Let's go. Let's go. I love it. I love seeing Brandon getting all riled up. Keep bringing it.
Listen, wait until you see the direct because it's gonna wow you. It's not just a bigger Switch. I've been talking about it. You can watch past episodes how I've broken down this console. It's gonna be huge. Listen, you could say it's okay, but wait until you see how it's an open world game, just like the Crash Bandicoot games were. Just saying.
Or like Diddy
It's-
Kong, right? Wasn't Diddy Kong open world? The original
Diddy Kong was open
racing?
world too. Yep.
Okay.
And there's gonna be, from what I see in the trailer. No, listen. Don't laugh at me.
No, I'm not
I
laughing
don't
at you. I'm laughing at the last comment in the chat.
Was busted in that preview. It's called changing up the design. Asian Brent.
Keep bringing it.
It's called modernizing a brand.
Keep bringing it.
Oh
Keep
my
it.
God.
Keep going. I love
We're
it. when
going
basics
after our
like
own
this.
fan base. This is crazy.
I think they want it though.
No, they're coming in. They're
Oh,
going after Mason.
they're instigating it.
Let's do it.
No, but so there's that for that news. So be on the lookout for that. We'll probably get an announcement about it tomorrow, or it's shadow dropped. Knowing Nintendo. The next thing is also Nintendo related, but they're saying that when I talked about this with you guys a little bit, but Chief the Bear, he's had this design before. It's a retro look. He's had it before. Anyways,
Get Brandon
Uh,
flustered.
Keep going.
Trending.
Keep it going, guys. Come on.
I swear to God. Like I don't care if it's a first look, bro. Looks like he's punched in both eyes. Uh-huh. Anything else?
Brandon's
What
like,
is
"Come
one
on."
character matter to a game?
Like
Anyways,
the retro
I'm
look.
going to continue what I'm saying. They're saying that the handheld is going to have what's in the chat now. Oh my god!
Brandon can't help
forget this.
himself. Brandon can't help himself. I love it.
No,
We are in 2025, not 1985. And then Mad Hair says maybe he's born with it, maybe it's a crippling disease.
Oh my god! Anyways, this is why we don't do live streams.
Chief the Bear says, "Mr. Kong's seen some shit."
Like, don't cook this man. Fix his eyes.
Anyways, the Switch is looking like it has a lot of the confirmed components before that we were talking about. So one of those things is like the DLSS that's from NVIDIA,
Yeah.
which does a lot of that frame sampling, which is going to really help the console rock out with the current console generation with like PS5 and Xbox Series X and S. So we're going to see a lot of big games essentially come to the Switch, and it just looks great. Josh O'Brien comes in and says, "Big old googly
Josh
eyes."
O'Brien. Big old
Wow, there's a
Wel-
name.
Welcome to the
Oh.
chat, Josh.
Oh, hello, Josh. Wow. What's up, dude?
So yeah, the DLS thing is like a really, really cool thing. But along with that, they're saying they're more talk about the handheld. Is the handheld itself is going to have VRR and HDR and 1080p screen. Unfortunately, it's still an LCD, but with those two things, the HDR and the VR, it's going to really boost the console. And along with this DLSS feature that could easily, because if you think about it, your handheld console is about to go in 120 frames. Like, that's insane.
It's on par with like the Steam Deck and all these other ones too. It's right in the same vein.
Yeah,
which it,
which is
has
good.
to be. It has
Which
to
is
be
good.
because if
It
it's
has
not,
to
then
be.
it can't compete. And so it needs to be with those and the ROG Ally X, which is the other big one on the market now too. It needs Nintendo needs to put it right there because when the Switch came out, it didn't have any competitors, but now it does.
Yep.
So they have to
Yep.
have everything kind of lined up across the board.
Right. But it's pretty great. I mean, and it looks like all of it's going to come true. And there's probably some things that we still don't know yet, but all I know is that if NVIDIA is working on this console like they did with the first Switch, oh my god, what happened?
Mad
Jared
Hair
died.
says, you know, I love Donkey Kong's appearance in Everything Everywhere All at Once with them beepers.
All right, that one's good. I'll give her that one. Can we pin comments?
I don't think I've ever heard the
We
term. I've never heard beepers. That's so funny.
I pinned it.
Asia did say, bro cooked with them stats. Bro cooked with them stats. I can't lie.
Oh, Brandon's starting
yeah,
to
So
snap at everybody.
sassy.
He's starting to snap. Everybody's got to back off.
But yeah, no, like I said, if NVIDIA is working on this, they're obviously going to incorporate their DLSS technology. They're putting it on a lot of the PC games, so I don't see why not they put it in Nintendo's newest console and really get the edge on the competitors.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it has to compete.
Yeah, because
Or-
it's in that market now. Like, I don't think they're too worried about consoles like PlayStation and Xbox anymore. Like, they're kind of in their own field at the moment, and they're really like they're going after. I don't want to say going after, but like they're going up against these like PC mobile powerhouses, and they have no choice but to compete now.
Well, Nintendo kind of pioneered that. So
That's true. That's very true.
Now they see the market and they see that people want that. And so why not try it and go after it?
Oh, yeah.
It's been very successful for these companies. And so, but then competition creates good products. So to have
absolutely.
Nintendo now come into the fold, now it means that we're going to have Asus, or Asus does the ROG Ally, and Steam will better their consoles too.
What is going on?
Is that the dude Brett and I went to the movies with that one time? Tell me I'm not bugging.
I think it's
Yes, it
sometimes,
is.
but one time, but yes, it is. Yes, it is.
is.
Black Panther and Ant-Man.
Oh wait, didn't I go with them too? To Black Panther?
Black Panther, you did. We got a big group.
Oh, okay, I do remember that. All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, the last piece of news I'm gonna share because we gotta get on this topip. We're so far away.
That's so funny.
But great stuff. You know, we're really pumped. Oh, I took the day off for next week.
Oh
Yeah,
hell
Brandon texted us, and he's so committed to this direct. He's ready.
I
Oh,
took
real
the
quick.
entire day off
Already.
just to watch 1 hour of a presentation.
It's the way to do it, honestly.
It's the way
real-
because I think pre-orders are gonna start right away, so I want to make sure like I can do it and not busy.
I
doing work.
see. Real quick,
Just saying.
Josh says next Smash Bros. He's gonna have laser vision.
Donkey Kong's gonna have laser vision.
Yup.
Yup.
The last thing was it also got announced today that Indiana Jones is officially coming to PS5 on April 17th, I believe.
Oh.
What was it already announced that it was coming? But today was the release date.
Today, yeah, they showed off the release date. Originally, it was supposed to come out in like February or something, but it got pushed back. But it's
My
finally
question is, what is PlayStation going to give up to Xbox? And the answer is probably nothing.
They did. They gave them Lego Horizons.
That's
Xbox-
the biggest middle finger that you can give it. Yeah, you can have this. You can
Yeah,
just have
Xbox
this
gets Lego Horizons. PlayStation gets their entire friggin' library.
Yeah, PlayStation gets Sea of Thieves, Forza Horizon. They get Indiana Jones and possibly
Listen.
Halo this year. Like, what are we
Listen,
doing?
big prediction. I really hope. I talked about this a little bit, but I'm hoping like Xbox like pulls out and be like, "Hey, Nintendo Switch is getting their own app for specific Xbox Game Pass games, like they do with PC." Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
It's probably true.
At
It's-
this point,
Or
as this,
with the Xbox handheld that's supposedly coming, they have an app for like the Nintendo Switch Online right on the Xbox handheld.
at this point,
Pretty great.
as much as I love Xbox, they're probably within the next, I would say, 10 years, they're probably going to pull out of the console game. Honestly, with everything going on,
Yeah, 'cause
they'll
they
probably
have-
give
Oh,
everybody else
Xbox.
their yeah.
Well, that's the rumor. Their next console is going
Mhm.
to be more PC based.
Yeah.
And there's a rumor going around that they might have something with Steam in that next
Yes.
Xbox,
Oh.
which got me pretty pumped up. I
Oh,
was
that's
like,
pretty sick.
there's some way that you know what? Like sorry, hold on. Somebody said Xbox handheld, like a Steam Deck, but Xbox. Pretty much, yeah. There was a rumor going around that they're doing a handheld as well as a new console. They're saying the handheld is supposed to come out at the end of the year, which is crazy.
Yeah, I heard that too.
That's crazy. But imagine that's how Xbox competes with
Yeah.
PlayStation is by having a Steam OS on their Xbox. I would lose my shit if that's what happened. That would be so cool and have it all streamlined to one library to compete with PlayStation. That's pretty cool. And then having access to the entire Steam store and library and all that stuff too, that just opens it up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But at the same time, though, as much as I like the idea, I'm worried that like this is just like the beginning because it's just like, let's be honest, this has been a really crap generation of consoles.
I'm
like,
so happy you said that because I said that. I feel like I said that weeks ago, and you were like, "Well," I'm so happy you're on board now because I said that a while ago. That I think
Well,
this
'cause it's just
generation
like-
sucks.
that's why I've just been like at the edge of my seat for Switch 2 because I know the Switch 2 is going to, because it is part of this generation. That Switch 2 will be PS5 and Xbox. It's part of that generation. So, and I know what's going to happen is that a lot of people that missed out on certain games, like I think we all know it. We all know it. I can guarantee you that Elden Ring is a day one launch with the system,
Probably.
hands down.
Probably
With the
gonna be.
Switch, yeah.
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 But, it's just like the thing with Nintendo that does not compare to these other consoles is the fact that we get the once in a while CGI trailer and everything. But when there's a game coming out, they're going to tell you the year it's coming out. They're not going to tell you 2 years in advance, unless it's a big game like Breath of the Wild was. Everything else, though,
or
like
Metroid Prime.
or Metroid Prime,
Yeah.
they always do that, and I get that. But usually, for the most part, it's like we're going to tell you a game that's going to come out this year, and it won't surpass that. It's always in line, less than 12 months. And sometimes there's shadow drops. So it's like, that's why I trust Nintendo more when it comes to their marketing and the way they do things and their tactics skills. Meanwhile, PS5 and Xbox, they just kind of say that one game. So they're like, let's get our stock back up because we're in a doo-doo party right now. It's true.
It's they put all of their money. I think we had this conversation a while ago too, where I would say it's more so Sony, because Xbox, I don't even think there is an Xbox, a quote unquote exclusive anymore, because everything goes to PC the same day. But like with Sony's big issue is they put all this, and Xbox is too in a way, but
I guess my issue.
But hold on, but Sony puts all their money into this one big game. And then, like, again, Concord's $300 million into that game. And then the game bombed, dropped, after a week, it's gone. So, like, imagine if they took that $300 million and put it into 10 projects, 10 exclusives, spread it out. Maybe we'd have 10 amazing games that then we could say, okay, this generation's a lot better. Right. Microsoft's issue is that they go over to PC, which, as a PC guy, I love that. But as a console player, I could understand you being a little pissed about that. Like, hey, I paid for your console. Where are these games that you said when this console launched that we were going to get? With Nintendo, they don't have that problem.
No. Well, I was going to say, too, with Xbox and PlayStation, for that matter, I think they get too close for comfort when it comes to their third-party developers that are under PlayStation Studios, because they just feel like this is their Hail Mary. They're like, oh, crap, we don't have, like, if we talked about the state of play. I won't go too much on this because we do have to get to our main topic. But, we saw the state of play, and a lot of games are just third-party stuff. Most of them are exclusive to PlayStation. And that's the same for Xbox, too, because, granted, yes, they are sharing games, but we're not getting them day one. It took a while for Indiana Jones. And who knows what... luckily, we're with Activision. We get stuff day one, but who's to know what's going to happen if they keep buying out these companies and we have to wait several more months, except only if we're on Xbox or PC. You know what I mean? Like, everybody has their favorite console, but you can't have all three, basically.
Yeah.
There's no point to having all three. And I said this is the exact reason why I built a PC and I sold my PlayStation 5, because you're essentially playing the same game on three different consoles, an Xbox, a PlayStation, and PC. It makes no sense. There's no incentive anymore, at least through my eyes. I thought that as soon as I bought that PS5 and I wanted to play Spider-Man, and I thought, okay, buying a console for one game like they used to with Halo makes sense, but then there's a bunch of other games that come out after that, where with the PlayStation, not really.
Right,
and
but
then,
I guess...
And then Spider-Man goes to PC anyways. So that it's like...
Yeah. I would go as far to say...
my thing is... Oh. Sorry.
No, I was going to...
I guess my thing is like, the reason PlayStation doesn't do it is, like, doesn't bring their games over to Xbox or whatnot, is because Xbox is doing half the work. Why put more games on other consoles?
Exactly. I'm right with you. Sony's at it. It's genius to just be like, hey, thanks, Xbox. You get nothing. It's genius on their end.
You can't hate them.
But it sucks for the player.
But like, how many games that are Xbox exclusive do you wish that were on PS5? You know what I mean? Like, there's probably a few, but
probably two, right? Or three? Probably Forza, Gears, and Halo, right?
I guess, but you have GT on PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like, there's stuff.
Gran Turismo, they have their own thing.
Gears of War, I can fight for. I can understand that. But like, the fact that we're gonna get Master Chief Collection soon is like, that's the nail in the grave. Like, if you think if Master Chief is coming, then Gears of War is coming next. You know what I mean? Like, there's no doubt to that.
Brian, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say the last time I think there was really, like, before, like, console games were starting to like swap over. Like, before there was really any kind of breach, the last time you could be like, oh, I want Xbox for these games or I want PlayStation for these games was 360 and PS3. Honestly, we had a few on the One and the PS4, but I think the 360 and PS3 was the last time.
I'm right with you. A very, very
Yeah.
small list of games in that PS4 Xbox generation,
Yep.
Xbox One generation.
That's
felt
when
exclusive.
That's when these walls kind of started to breach a bit, and then now it's like the floodgates are open. We're getting everything on everything.
But then
Besides
all their
Xbox.
big titles, all of the PS4's big titles, went to PC anyways.
Yeah, like
God
Spider-Man
of War,
was
Spider-Man,
yeah.
and The Last of Us all went to PC.
All went to PC. Yep. The console war. I mean, that's been dead for what, a while now. There really is like you. If you want to
Probably
play
ever since
everything,
Switch came out.
Probably a console war. Since I would say right at the tail end, I would say when the PS4, that generation, PS4, well, technically it's the PS4, Wii U, Xbox One, and then the Switch era. I would
That's
say
true.
that's probably when everything ended, because
Yeah.
Nintendo really took off. But it's not even like, it just felt like Microsoft's not even trying. But then in other instances, you think that they are, and it seems like they are, but then they do silly stuff like bring the Master Chief Collection to PlayStation, which is like,
Or fire half their workers.
or buy out all these studios and then fire them because you're spending all this money. It's like, how about you just make games in house like you did at one point? What happened? Kudos
It's
to
just
Nintendo. I mean,
ridiculous.
Nintendo isn't perfect either, but at least in
No.
that
Yeah.
aspect, kudos to them for sticking to that. They might be behind in the hardware generation, but at least they're sticking to what they know. What is
They have
always
values.
worked.
They have
Yes.
values.
I'm with the chat. This chat is awesome tonight. You guys are rocking.
Chat is great, popping off.
Popping off. Yeah, you guys are a
Um,
great audience.
Matt
I
here
still
says,
have-
Also,
a Mr. Chef collection, yes please. Honey bunches of oats.
that's the
and then-
overcooked special edition.
Asia says, I still have my first Xbox 360 from when I was 11 years old. I still have my 360 as well.
I have one
Um,
as well.
And also scrolling up just a little bit, Asia said, guys, this is a fantastic stream. This is my first time being able to tune in, and I love the vibe and the interaction you guys open up for the chat. Thank you so much.
We're a chat-oriented show for sure.
Yes, 100%.
Also- Backing farther back up, Matt here says, taking a day off to watch a game announcement. I believe you dropped this, Queen. I'm gonna pin that one. No, you guys have been really great. You guys have been really interactive. We love the engagement. We love hearing your insights as well.
Queen.
So yeah, feel free to join in the conversation. Queen.
PlayStation versus Xbox version of Marvel versus Capcom.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Yes.
Let's do it. Get it out there.
All right, go ahead.
Guys.
Let's do our topic of the day. Although we've already had almost an hour worth of good stuff.
I know.
Let's keep
I feel
going.
like this racing thing is gonna last a while.
I know Brian's the racing guy, so I think his end it's gonna last.
Can we talk about the Wii U for a sec? Sure, because I actually have something to say about this. If you've watched the past stream, I made a prediction about one of the features of the Switch 2. And that was that so let's imagine this. So oh wait, hold on. I'm gonna finish what Asia's going off here. She's going off right now.
But I loved
I
the
loved
Wii
the
U.
Wii U. I loved the Wii U too. If you got to think like back then. So I'm a Nintendo fanboy. If you didn't know.
If you haven't noticed by the last 10 shows that have all been around the Nintendo Switch 2 stuff,
Switch,
Brandon
yes.
kind of likes Nintendo.
I like Nintendo, but I think I told the story, but I'm gonna say it again because a lot of people weren't in that chat. But you know this story of how I got my Wii U, and it was so easy because all I had to do to get my Wii U, I literally talked to my parents. I said, "Can I get a Wii U?" And my dad said, and I quote, "Get a haircut, shave all your hair off." I got my Wii U.
It's a true story.
Somebody gave me a game console. I
True
mean,
story.
goddamn.
Yeah, I
It's
would.
like
I would go completely bald if my wife was like, "Hey, I'll buy as I don't know, whatever."
Yeah, whatever.
Sure.
It's
Yeah.
so great though.
Yeah.
It's such an easy thing. So I did it, and yeah, I got it. And of course, it wasn't the greatest console, but at the time, I didn't know what the greatest console was. I was just a Nintendo fanboy playing Wind Waker for the first time and Twilight Princess for the first time, and Nintendo Land, which is just a great pack
Nintendo
and title
Land
game.
is awesome.
Nintendo Land's awesome. Bring that back for Switch 2. Forget
Brandon,
1, 2
you should
Switch.
bring that over next time you come over. You should bring the Wii.
Oh,
Nintendo Land.
hell yeah.
I got the Wii remotes. We can play that. That's fun.
Okay. I want to hack it, honestly. I told you this.
Heck it.
Wow, I'm getting like a lot of love right now. I got a lot of hate for the Switch too, but
Guys,
Wii U,
please
hold
don't
on.
make his head bigger than it already is, guys. All right. don't do it.
I thought if I got a haircut, it would shrink it down a bit.
Never forget
Um,
Mario 3D World. Mario 3D World's awesome.
Oh,
We lost Brian. I wonder if his computer shut off. Did that happen the last time?
he's probably like texting me in big caps right now. Like, my computer shut off.
My internet's out. My dad tackled the router.
Oh my god. Okay. Anyways, what was I talking about? Wii U. Yeah, it's great.
Oh, we completely lost Brian. He's gone.
He's gone.
He got sick of the Nintendo talk. It was like, I'm out. This is the stream.
All right. Well, anyways, what was I talking about? I was talking about the Wii U, and then I was gonna mention something about the Switch that somebody. Oh, right. Here's my prediction about the Switch. I think that you'll be able to play Wii U games the way they were intended with the Switch 2. Because here's my theory. My theory was, I think he's coming back, guys.
Brian is making device configuration changes.
All right, so I'm gonna continue what I say, but basically, I am thinking that there's two USB ports. There's two USB-C ports on the Switch 2. If you didn't know, there is.
Yeah.
There's one on the top and one on the bottom. So what if Nintendo this time made the Switch 2 dock have an internal CPU? So that way, you'd have to be hardwired, unfortunately, but you hardwire into the top port of the Nintendo Switch 2 handheld, hook it in to the USB into the dock, and you get the bottom screen of the Wii U and then the top screen on your
That'd be
TV.
really cool.
And that's it. And then that makes room for Wii U. That makes room for DS, 3DS. We're golden. It's not handheld, but that would just be like the plus one. The like, if you wanted this, here you go. Now we have all Nintendo games on Switch 2.
Yeah, now they can finally shut up the people who have like been criticizing them forever for not doing stuff like that. And maybe, you know what? That theory is kind of maybe not that crazy when you think about all of the efforts that Nintendo has gone into in the last 12 months of shutting down emulation. And so if that's the case, that theory could be likely.
Just saying.
How would they do 3D though? Oh, Brian's gone again. Do you think they would be able to do 3D, right? That sounds like a wild thing. That sounds like
I don't think you'd be able to do 3D. Like you can't play in 3D anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
you'd be able to play those games.
to have them there, and who knows? I just can't understand why they'd have two USB ports. People say it's like just for charging, and I'm like, no, that's not Nintendo. They don't put another USB-C port and don't do anything with it. There's a reason
that would
they
be
have
silly.
it there.
Yeah,
Like-
there's a reason. I need a GameCube emulator on Switch 2, like how they have Nintendo release NES and Game Boy emulators on the Switch.
I predicted that. I said it. I'm not predicting it. I'm saying that Switch 2 is going to have GameCube exclusive to Switch 2, like GameCube Online.
I wonder
Just
how
'cause
much
it's a
of a
little bit
hassle
bigger.
that is. I don't
Well,
know. I don't know the tech. Oh, he's back.
He's back.
Oh,
What happened?
My laptop very briefly flashed low battery and then shut off. This thing's plugged in. I don't know.
Damn. Ooh.
Screw your PC, Jared. I'm going Xbox all the way. Sorry.
Anyways, I was just saying how more Nintendo stuff because I'm just a Nintendo fanboy and I don't have a life. But yeah, I wholeheartedly think if they announce another online, which they will, it's going to be GameCube and it's going to be exclusive to Switch 2. Solely, I think just because the way that online system works, you don't have to download the games. The games are run from a server. It's all online. It's from a cloud. So, but because of GameCube, it gets a little bit bigger. I just don't think the Switch can handle it. So I think Switch 2 is going to be able to do it. And then from there, we'll also get a Wii down the line. And
Right. It's. I mean.
Yeah.
If they're able in the eShop for the Wii U to have Wii games on a 10-year-old architecture, there is no reason why they can't do it on modern hardware. In my brain, if Xbox can put every generation of Xbox on the newest set of Xbox consoles, there is no reason why Nintendo can't do the same thing.
right.
And PlayStation for that matter too. But PlayStation's trying. But Nintendo should be doing the same thing too.
And who's to say it ends there? I mean, we could easily get because we have Genesis on there. Dreamcast? Are we gonna get Dreamcast? I won't go too far, but
Dreamcast. You want to talk? I'll tell you. I've always wanted a Dreamcast. I'll buy the Switch 2 day one if they said Dreamcast was coming to the Switch.
anyways, we'll talk more about this. I think next week because I'm thinking for next week's video we'll talk about final predictions for the Direct and what is going to be said in that one Direct.
Comment says, if you can watch TV on your LG fridge, why can't we have access to it all these Nintendo games? It's a funny statement, but it's really true. It's 100%
very true.
true.
All right, so we're going to jump now that Brian's back because this is kind of his topic. We're going to get into the Zoom games.
Pew.
Zoom.
I'll start. Cars the video game on PS2.
And that's it. Thank you guys
That's
for
it.
watching.
We're
That's
done.
The show. Thank you. We're done at 57 minutes. 58 almost.
Also, Matt here, I'm going to pin this because it's just great. You've been just making me pin your comments all the time. Genesis? How'd they fit Phil Collins in there?
But
Oh my god. That was beautiful. But
Love
honestly, if I'm going to say that's probably one of my favorite racing games. I haven't played a lot of racing games, so be mindful of that. But
It's
that's
very
a great
good.
game.
It's great.
That's probably like you know how they like have my first book. That's my first racing game.
It might be mine. I'm not entirely sure. I may have played something else before that.
Yeah, I don't even know if I played Mario Kart yet. I think my first Mario Kart was the Wii.
Mine was, I
That might
think,
have been
DS.
Oh, mine was DS. Mine
Mm-hmm.
was DS.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. No, actually, no, because that was my brother's. My brother had Mario Kart on DS, and that was like later when he grew up a bit more. And I went to my friends to play Mario Kart at his house. I didn't have it, but yeah, we played with the Wii wheel and everything. I think that's was so cool. Jared in the chat.
Josh says those PS2 Cars games were so good. You're spitting facts.
That one mini game in Mortal Kombat Armageddon. You know what's funny is I just watched a YouTube video the other day where they were talking about that kart racing and how awesome that was in that game. How funny is that?
And also, Matt Hare says Midnight Club 2. Solid choice.
I have a
Midnight Club.
confession. I have a confession to make. I've never played a Midnight Club game in my life.
What?
Midnight Club. Hold on. What was the one I
Never
played?
played one.
That's
A mutual friend of the show, Justice, he loves Midnight Club Los Angeles for the Xbox
saying-
360
Justice is
PS3.
here?
Midnight Club LA
No.
Remix and
No,
Midnight
but
Club
I know that he loves that game.
and
Oh.
Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. goated, both of them.
The dub is that the PS2 one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Josh also says Crash Tag Team Racing.
Is the tag team racing the one? Is that the Brian? Is that the one we just played the other day?
No, that was Nitro Kart.
Nitro
tag,
Kart. Yeah.
Tag team racing.
Tag
What's-
team is where it's 2 people in the cart.
No, I know what
Or-
that means. What system is it on?
It's
Is that the PS2? Is that PS2?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And then was that the one they remade
No.
or
Nitro
no?
Kart. Yeah.
Oh, it was Nitro Kart. Oh, okay.
Although Nitro Kart turned into a freaking mess on the remake.
Did it really?
Yeah, they put in paid stuff, pay to win, or not pay to win, but they put
Why?
because they're stupid.
Crash Tag Team Racing Nitro Fueled.
I'll say my favorite Mario
Crash
Kart.
Team Racing Nitro Fueled. Yeah.
Oh, Tag Team Racing. Okay, that is on there. Okay. Go ahead, Mason.
My favorite Mario Kart has to be 7.
Is that the 3DS one?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That
And you
one's
know
good.
who
That one
made
had a
that
first
game?
person mode too.
Oh yeah,
Hello?
it did have a first person mode. You're right. Yeah, yeah,
Brandon,
yeah, yeah.
Brandon went off into the stratosphere. Just
Sorry,
like,
sorry.
Yeah.
I had to.
First
I
person.
have to go see who made Mario Kart 7 because it wasn't Nintendo that year. I'm pretty sure it was the the company behind Smash Brothers. No, Retro Studios.
Oh, the Donkey Kong guys. Nope.
Yep.
Yeah, it is the Donkey Kong
Yep.
guys, right? That's Retro Studios.
Yep. Also,
Sega-
yes, yeah, you're about to say it.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Asia and Brent say, I'm assuming both are there still. I don't know who's there. They share a channel. Sega All Stars rating. It was so fun. I swear. Never played it. All I know is that Wreck-It Ralph is in it and Danica Patrick.
Hold on. Hold on. Chief the Bear said, "Did you all play the game called Splashdown?" Hold on.
Do you have it?
Do you mean? do you mean this one? Hold on. Do you mean that one?
Oh, sick, dude.
Heck yeah. Dude,
Is that the
looks
one or the
wild.
original?
All right, and Asia's clarifying real quick, and I already knew this, but A is Asia, Chief is Brent.
Oh.
Oh, I didn't know. Gotcha. What was I saying? So yeah, I think out of all the Mario Kart ones, because I think that's an easy one to talk about, is definitely 7 for me. Like I feel like everybody's played a Mario Kart. Another game I thought. What's your guys' favorite? Do you have a favorite?
Favorite Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Probably
For
DS.
me, so I think for me,
Or the
Mario Kart DS was like very good, and that's not even like just fueled on like nostalgia. Like it's a very nostalgic game, but the fact that only one person needed it for like a bunch of other people to play it, first of all, that's awesome.
That was
I played it a
Everybody
lot
had
by
to be
myself as well.
Bullied as the shy guy.
I love playing Shy Guy. I don't care what anybody says. Shy Guy was great. I think for me, the one I find myself playing by myself the most, like I can just pick up and play and have almost as much fun as if I was playing with other people, is Mario Kart 8.
Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, I could just pick it up on Switch and just play whenever. And then I hadn't played it in a while, and I saw they added a bunch of different tracks. I don't know when that was, but
Well, do you have online?
yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Dude,
haven't been
it's-
playing Switch much.
It's like 120 tracks on there now. Like
It's a lot.
this is why
now.
I can't wait for 9 because 9 is gonna be like. I feel like 9's gonna be like a soft reboot because
They're gonna have like 200 tracks in fucking Mario Kart 9.
They
Well,
probably
what I'm
will.
thinking-
That's a lot.
It's the Smash Bros. Ultimate of Mario Kart.
That's gonna be crazy.
I think in 9 it's gonna be, like I said, it's gonna be open world, but not how you see it. And also, there's that gas mechanic that's gonna be like a side game.
Interesting.
Did I
Shy
tell you
Guy
about
got that.
prediction?
Shy Guy got that Bugatti body.
Am I right, Buckos? Buckaroos. And then Asia says, my brother main Shy Guy in Mario Kart 8 LMAO, Shy Guy Squad for Life. That's right.
I main in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I always do Link.
For me, I think my main outside of Shy Guy is always either Toad. Toad, if it's Toad on everything else, pretty much. But I do really like driving around as my own me.
I was just gonna
In
say, am
Mario
I the
Kart,
only one? Because I
yeah.
was gonna say the same thing. And I
Oh,
have
the
an
Mii's are
Animal
great.
Crossing.
Look,
I have an Animal Crossing outfit on. I mean, am I
I
the only one?
I saw they added a bunch of different like tracks, like or like racing suits, and I drove around in I don't remember if it was a Chain Chomp one or something, but that's really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
What's
I
your
think my
real?
thing. Oh,
Oh,
sorry. I was just
I was
gonna
gonna
comment on
say.
the me thing.
Oh no, go ahead. Because I was gonna
I was just
slightly
gonna say
talk about something else on Mario Kart.
when you're able to play as Mii's in Switch games, it's so like, what's going on?
This is going on. It's great. I love it.
No, it's great. I'm glad it's an option. No, I just find it funny because like Wii was like Mii's, and it was like then Switch came and like, you know, you had like Wii Sports Resort or what was it called? Was it that? Was it called that?
What was it?
What?
What's the new Wii or whatever the new Switch Sports? Is that what they're
Oh,
calling it?
Nintendo Switch Sports. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't use
Yeah.
Mii's.
Yeah.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like weird teenage angsty characters in it. It's weird.
And real
Brian,
quick
what were you gonna
before we-
say? Sorry.
Oh, I was gonna say real quick. Let's see. Asia says Yoshi is my main, and then Chief says Baby Luigi is his main.
Yeah, because in 8, they take into account the weights. I don't know if the other games did that at all.
How did you
Chief-
accidentally type? How did you accidentally put Mario while trying to type Luigi? Get a load of this guy.
Oh my gosh!
Chat's
Everyone's
going
just
after
shooting
themselves.
fires at everybody.
What in Mario Kart? Was it 8 or which one was the first one where you could choose your own like cart and then like customize it? Was it 7?
7.
7.
I will say 8 definitely expanded on it, made it a little better. In 8, what was your favorite, or what is your favorite cart to use?
Oh,
Just
easy.
the main one. The main
Oh.
basic one for me.
Mine's always the Hyrule motor bike.
Mine is the pipe frame.
But can we talk about the BMW collaboration?
Oh, love that.
The
Love
Mercedes
that.
Benz.
Putting a me in a
that's
straight
what
up
it is,
like
yeah.
like a fully registered like vehicle, like a street legal vehicle is great.
And having Link be in it because he's so tall and he's like driving around just like this.
I love it. That one's really fun to drive. I love the pipe frame just because that one is. I use pipe frame, and then is it the slim tires? I just think that one has such good mobility, and it's so easy to handle. Like it takes turns so well.
Going back to like classic games, I've thought of another PS2 one that I did play. I think it was racing, but we didn't play a lot of the racing mode. We played a lot of Capture the Flag, but that was ATV, Off-Road Fury. Was that what it was called?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Brian and I just had this conversation the other day about this.
Yeah.
I love that game because, like, dude, if you get enough speed, you could literally crash into people and they fly across the map.
All right, so I'm gonna
That's
have to
good.
buy that game for a game.
Yes.
night then.
Yes.
We're gonna have to hit up Vortex soon.
Best gaming store around in the area.
Shout out to Vortex.
Best gaming store. Well, if people are sharing their favorites racing games, I got 2. Straight off rip. There hasn't
I have
really
a
been
lot, so I can go
I bet.
last.
I bet. There hasn't been much lately in terms of racing that I've really gotten into. The last one I really got into was actually with Brian, and that was Onrush on the PlayStation. Brian and I got pretty into that at one point.
Oh my
It was really
god.
good. It was like the
Oh,
last true arcade racer.
Yeah.
I've played.
When I got into it, I didn't play it very long because I think like they shut down the servers or something. Like it's not supported anymore. But I played it religiously for that short period of time that
Wasn't
I had.
it after you played it at my house?
Yes. I
Yeah.
went and I got it on my own and
Yeah.
then played oh my god.
I played it a lot too. I really enjoyed that. But like I tried Wreckfest, which is another modern racing game. That game's pretty fun, but nothing's really held my interest. And I do have them, but I don't want to take the time to pull them out. Micro Machines V4 on the PlayStation 2. Brian and I I just had Brian play that for the first time the other day.
It's so simple.
It's
It's
so
so simple.
small
But I could
cars.
play that for hours.
Is that the one where it's like the miniature cars and it's like on like tables and stuff?
Yeah, I've literally on a bunch of
Yeah.
different stuff. That game is amazing, chaotic and fun multiplayer. You can play that for a while. That game is one of my favorites. And then Burnout 3 Takedown on the PS2 is my absolute favorite racing game of all time. I love the Burnout series. I wish they bring it back. That game is definitely my all-time favorite one, for sure. Chief wants me to pull them out. We might be here a while, buddy. I mean, they're buried. I mean, if you want, I can pull them out. I mean, we are on stream.
Well, Brian's gonna be talking for a while, so you can.
I
go
got
ahead.
a
Go
lot.
ahead. Go
I
ahead.
got a lot. All right, you want me to go? Can we just
Go ahead.
go ripping them off? All right. So, we were talking about racing games that we like. We think Cars was some of our like first racing game. For me, it was either Cars, which I'll just say like it's on my list. I've mentioned that game so many times.
He found it.
There it is. There it is. But I think the one that got me into more realistic and like more not realistic looking racing games was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2.
Yeah.
My uncle
That was the PS2 GameCube one, right?
Yes,
That
yep.
one's really good.
That was my first ever Need for Speed. It's not regarded as the best one. I think a lot of people would take classic right there. People would take rightfully so something like Underground 2, even the first Underground before Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. People would throw Carbon in there. I mean, I love I love the Need for Speed franchise. If we were to throw other ones in there that I love, I also played the Hot Pursuit remake religiously as well. Love that one. Very simple. And then this one gets hate. I like it, but I understand why it gets hate. And that's the 2015 reboot of Need for Speed, where they just call it Need for Speed. It gets a lot of hate, and I rightfully so. I think it has decent customization. I think the all-night driving is okay. I would have preferred more of a day and night cycle. But I think it handles well. I think my biggest issue, and I think this was a lot of people's issues, is drifting in racing games is so important. Like a lot of games will hinge on that. Like if your drifting isn't good, then it's a lot of people just will straight up not play the game. And I think they made drifting way too easy in that Need for Speed. It was literally like you tap, like it was on Xbox. I think you literally just tap like A, and then you immediately start drifting. Whereas
Wow.
like rather than like other ones where you could like either like just like tap like reverse like a little bit like to start like kind of start doing it, and then you have to maintain the control yourself. In this one, it was literally just you tap it and then it just starts going. They just made it too easy.
I was just gonna catch up on the chat real quick.
Yeah, I was
Matt
about
here
to do the
says,
same thing.
Anybody play Cartoon Network Speedway for GBA? No, but I remember seeing it a lot in my Nickelodeon magazine I got as a kid, which is so funny when you think about it.
I have to pee.
Hey, that's my line.
There's
That's
a
my
bathroom
line.
right here. I can go. So hold on a second.
You can do that. Go right ahead.
I've never played it, but I remember seeing a lot in my Nickelodeon magazine. Chief says, Cars, great game. It is a great game.
It is a
Just
great
like-
game. Oh, voice crack.
It's a great stutter. You going through puberty again?
I think so. My second round.
Brian Puberty, everybody in the chat.
Now I'm gonna be
12
12 feet tall.
Asia agrees. Hot Pursuit, yes. Underground is great too, of course. Did you ever play Rumple Racing?
So that's a typo. I looked it up. It's Rumble
Oh.
Racing. If I
had a
guess.
feeling it was Rumble.
That's what I thought too. I was looking up Rumble. I didn't get anything. It's Rumble.
Okay.
DK Oldies gave it a 5 out of 5. It was a
I didn't even know
racing game
DK
published by
Oldies
EA.
rates games.
I didn't know that either. Heavily inspired by NASCAR Rumble. I don't even know what NASCAR Rumble is. An
Rumple
arcadey-
Racing is you just play as a bunch of Rumpelstiltskins.
Bunch of Rumpelstiltskins.
Before you get farther, I was thinking of another
Mhm.
game that I played on PS1, but this
Go
was
ahead.
like way later. It was called Stunt Driver. I believe that was the name of it.
I think. Yes, that sounds.
Do you know
really
what I'm talking
familiar.
about?
It sounds really familiar. Give me one.
You're basically
second.
just this driver, obviously, but you do a bunch of
Yeah.
like you're on a movie set and you have to complete these time
Yes.
travel.
Yes. Or Stuntman.
Is it Stuntman? It might be
Stuntman.
that.
Yeah. Yep.
Stuntman, I'm Stuntman Ignition, or just the original.
There's
Stuntman?
there's Stuntman and there's also Stuntman Ignition.
I played the PS1 one, which was Stuntman.
Oh, okay.
But this was like way after, like we were probably in like the PS3 era at the time, and I had got it physically somehow, I think from a garage sale, and me and my brother like just played it forever. Like we were just on our PS2 rocking on a PS1 games in like 2000.
Stuntman
11.
on PS1. I guess I don't know that one. I know the
yeah.
Stuntman on PS2.
No, there's one for PS1.
Also, shout out my dog for pulling out the games, buddy. I'll pull out. Listen. Look at all these back here, guys. I mean, come on now. Just saying. Also, Destruction Derby for PS1. Don't remember that, but do you remember Daredevil Derby 3D on the PS1? That's a deep cut. Let's see if anybody remembers that one.
I also remember I didn't get to play these, but I know they're like probably one of the greats, and that was Muppets Race Mania and Toy Story Raceway. Is that what they called it?
Yeah. Yes. I
Yes.
think so.
Everybody was trying to hop on that trend, but Toy Story was different. Like Toy Story did something different. I can't remember what it was exactly. Oh, with Toy Story, there was like no track. It was just kind of like just get to the goal in any way you want, basically. There was no guardrails stopping you. And you were like, again, you were like toys. So like everything was like huge in comparison.
Yeah.
Toy Story Racer?
Is that what it is?
Is that on PS1?
Yeah.
Yeah, Toy Story Racer. Yeah.
Toy Story Racer.
It was on the
Yeah.
PS1 and Game Boy. Game Boy Color.
Game Boy Color? What did that run like?
That's what it says.
Oh my god. I can't imagine a racing game on Game Boy Color. Anyways, Brian, I'll have you keep going. I just wanted to interject there and throw those ones out there.
All right, hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on a second.
All right. Sorry. He sees us laughing, but he's so pissed right now. He's so mad.
So, okay. I love getting interrupted midstream. So I've listed off Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. We talked about Mario Kart DS. We briefly talked about Crash Nitro Kart. That's already in the list. My favorite Forza Horizon 4. I have not played any of the previous ones, unfortunately. But 4 came in at a time where I wasn't really playing a whole lot of racing games, and I kind of I wasn't pursuing like a surge to get back into them, but like it was I welcomed it with open arms, and the open world is beautiful in that game, and the huge selection of cars you could get. The customization was great. The down what was it, like the community creations like things, like I had like a Jurassic Park Lamborghini Jeep in that, which was sick.
That's cool.
Love that. Yeah. Oh, it's so cool. But that was like I played that a lot. I think during COVID. That was one of the ones I played the most because it was on Game Pass, and Game Pass was popping off during COVID when everybody was home. So I played a lot of that. One that I've gotten into more recently because I've gotten into the sport itself more recently within the last couple years is the F1 series. probably the most realistic racing series I've ever played. It takes a while to get into,
Yeah.
and to get everything down because the racing is tough, and like you can't just like smash into other cars and be fine. Like I tried one of the last races I did a while ago. I lost my front wing. And if you lose your front wing, like the aerodynamics are all screwed up, so you can't turn at all.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
I tried finishing the race, and I'm on a straightaway. I'm flying down it, and I go to slow down to make a turn, and it just goes straight off. Like you can't make the turn. But yeah, F1 is pretty. The last one I played was probably F1 probably 23. So I'm a little behind on them.
I say the
but
newest one is pretty cheap right now. It's like
it is,
$10.
yeah. And I think the one before that might be on Game Pass right now. But those are fun. Now, when I was thinking of past racing games like on 360 that I played a lot, I pulled one deep from the memory that I don't know if you guys ever played. Jared probably did, because I think it was, first of all, I think it was free, and second, I played it a lot, and we might have played it at one point, maybe.
Free?
It was, I'm like 99% sure it was free. I think it was one of those what was it called? Xbox arcade games. So it was a part of like the arcade series.
Yeah.
You ever play Harm's Way?
I thought you were gonna say that. Yeah, I know what Harm's Way is. So you have people in like the turrets up here, right?
Yes.
And people
Yeah.
I played Harm's
And
Way.
I was that one of the Doritos games? Wasn't it like sponsored by Doritos or something like
It was
that?
in that era of like
Yeah.
Doritos Crash Course and
Like
all those
random, yeah.
games. Yeah.
I played that a lot. Out of everybody I played with, I liked it the most. A lot of people weren't that crazy about it. I mean, listen, it's a free game,
Yeah.
and it wasn't anything spectacular, but you
But it's
can't beat
also a
free, and
free
it played
game.
well. It's free and it played well, so I can't complain. Moving on to, if I could get my phone to open back up.
No, now he's having phone problems,
Was-
ladies and gentlemen. He's having computer problems. He's also having
Chief
phone
says
problems.
Forza Horizon 4 is goated.
Yes, it
Xbox
is.
Arcade goated era. And Chief says that was a Doritos game.
Oh, he's confirming.
That was a
I don't know.
Doritos game.
It was a Doritos game, 100%. Yeah, that's right. It was in that era of it was in that era. There was Harm's Way. There was Doritos Crash Course. Where you played as your avatars. Played that a little bit.
That was a big
that was-
hit
Yeah,
for us
big hit.
in Fred's high school.
Yep.
I can't believe that.
I was like Wipeout.
Yeah.
I sometimes can't believe how big Xbox Arcade was, to the point where Xbox made a console dedicated just for Xbox Arcade.
What console
Oh,
are you
yeah.
talking about?
They just made an Xbox just for Xbox Arcade games. Like it was at a cheaper price point. I'm not kidding.
Oh, the 360 Arcade Edition that
Yeah.
comes with like a 20 gigabyte hard drive or something like that.
Yeah, but wasn't it just for arcade games?
No, it was. Oh, that one. I don't think that actually came with the hard drive. The Arcade Edition. Confirm that, chat, because I can't remember. I think it was the Pro model had the hard drive, but the Arcade Edition didn't, and that's why it was at a cheaper price. Was because it didn't come with the hard drive, and you could only play arcade games on it realistically. But was it made specifically for arcade games? I don't think so.
Well, I don't know. I feel like it might have been tapping into that market because, like, at the time,
It's
we was
cheaper.
doing the virtual console.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brian, what are some of your other favorite games?
Remember Peggle?
Dude, I was just
I
talking
do
about
remember
Peggle the other day. I love Peggle. I played the hell out of Peggle 1, and I played the hell out of Peggle 2. But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about
We're
Brian's
not.
favorite racing games.
Sorry, I had to bring it up
Um,
because we were talking about arcade.
We mentioned this one before. ATV Off Road Fury 2. Love that one. I don't know if we're specifically talking 2, but I think 2 is the one I played.
I have never played one of those games.
Oh, they're so fun. Look
I've
at
only
I,
ever.
what. Don't you have it or no? You
No,
thought
I
about
almost
getting
bought it, and I couldn't
Almost
find
did.
one that actually looked good that I thought was gonna play, so I didn't buy it.
it. We'll have to get one, or I'll have to get one and bring it over. But the other one I'm gonna tie into the same thing here. MX versus ATV Unleashed. You ever play that one?
I think I played that on the DS. I think that was
You
the
missed out.
If
Oh,
if
you
that's the
missed
same
out.
one I'm thinking of, MX versus ATV Unleashed. You said?
Yeah, MX versus ATV Unleashed.
Yep. That was the DS one.
Wow.
Oh no, I played Untamed on the DS. Untamed, not Unleashed. Untamed.
If you have to
Okay.
know anybody in this podcast, we've talked a million times about how DS games tricked us.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
100%. Chief says had that game right next to my Ultimate Ninja Storm 2 demo.
Is that Naruto?
All
Probably.
right. Yes, it is. It is Naruto.
I don't. I have one
Um,
Naruto game. I've never played it.
I don't think I have any. I don't think I've ever owned any.
I've never played a single anime game.
Doesn't Stellar Blade count? No,
No.
that doesn't count.
No, that doesn't count. I think anime like it has the cell shaded graphics type.
Persona. Have you ever played that?
Let's say Persona is
Didn't finish
anime.
it.
Persona's
Didn't
an
finish
anime
it.
game.
You've played
But
the
yes,
game. Yeah, you've played.
I
it.
played it. I guess so. I guess I didn't think far enough. I should get back into that. That was fun.
Anyways, Brian, go ahead. We're going on.
Sorry.
Poor
Say
Brian.
one more thing. Asia says Naruto Racing exists. What?
I don't think so.
What?
You can
What?
create it though. Go ahead, Asia. Create it.
What? Create it.
What?
That's not
What?
real. Yeah, no, that's not a real thing. Anyway, so this one's not a racing game, but it had racing modes, and the driving handled amazing in it. And it's probably what I've done the most in this game, and that's GTA 5's racing modes.
Yep.
The other the
Yeah.
community created crazy tracks going all the way from the sky going down, and even down to the simple stuff. They were always really fun. And they I don't know. It was just simple. If you wanted a break from all just shooting, explosions, drugs, heists, whatever, just get with a couple friends, hop on. One of my favorite modes that I remember is there was a dirt bike race you could do throughout Los Santos, and one person would be a fighter jet trying to shoot you guys. That was really fun.
That's fun.
But yeah, just GTA 5's racing modes in general as its own racing game, because in a way, they had so much that it could have been its own racing game. What was that one, Jared?
But didn't that Asia put no drugs only game or only racing? No drugs only
No drugs,
racing.
only racing.
I don't know what that means.
It means there's no drugs involved, only racing. It's like how Sonic says, no hot dogs, just racing.
I'm glad you understand these references. I got two kids. I don't have time to look up these references.
Your kids know these things.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
Brian, can I
really
say
might.
one more thing though about GTA?
Go for
Because
it.
I think the chat's gonna appreciate this. We can all agree that the best mission in all of GTA history is in GTA Liberty Stories, where you help Phil Collins.
I've never played that.
There's a mission with Phil Collins, and he's actually Phil Collins. Like Phil Collins voices himself.
That's awesome. That goes back
I
to
did
Mad
not
Hair's
know that was a
comment
thing.
before.
Oh
Right.
yeah,
They
full
said
circle.
Mm. Brian, what other games
That's
you got?
crazy. So I have
20
technically
more.
3 more. 20 more. I do have a few more. Jared mentioned it, so I won't stay too long on it, but Onrush. Forgot about it, and then right before we started recording, I was like, I forgot that this game took over my life for 3 weeks. Played it nonstop. It was the only thing I played for a little bit because
I
it just combined, first of all, just solid racing in general, really fun tracks, and the destructibility was top notch. Like I wish they would either make a sequel or bring it back. Like the fact that it lost support is terrible. But what are you gonna do? Next one, I don't know if any of you have played this. A friend of mine
Brian,
got me
there's
into
a good
this.
chance I haven't played a lot of games that you've played.
Probably. But a friend of mine got me into this like 2-3 years ago.
Mhm.
If you're wondering, what's the closest thing I could ever get to playing a modern F-Zero? Look no further than Fast RMX.
Don't know what that is.
Oh, dude. Okay. First of all,
Oh wait! I know this. Was this a Switch like day one game? on the
it
eShop?
may have been day one. I don't know if it was day one, but it's
Yep,
on there.
it was.
Yeah.
Yep. It
It
was
was?
released on March 3rd, 2017 on the eShop as
Yep,
a launch title.
as
for
of
the
day
Nintendo
one.
Switch.
I know. I watched
So-
my friend play this, and it's so fast.
It's so fast. It is so fast. If we're like going back to Mario Kart 8, where I'm saying like I could just pick that up and play it any time, that's Fast RMX as well. It's
Mhm.
so quick. Like you're mixing F-Zero with like Star Wars pod racing, basically. Like you're literally
it
just
works.
you're flying. It worked. Oh my god! And it's just like graphically, it's beautiful.
I say it looks gorgeous for a game that came
Oh,
out in 2017.
it's so gorgeous. Highly recommend it. We'll play it sometime. We gotta play it sometime.
I'd love to play that.
I played it a lot. I have not played it in a hot minute though. But talking about it, I kind of want to. Maybe I'll play it after the stream here.
Fast RMX on Switch 2, day one.
Maybe. Oh, if they shadow drop Fast RMX 2, if it's even in development. But this is basically
Who
this
made
game.
Jared?
What's up?
I don't. Hold on. I have to go back.
Oh.
It was developed by. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name.
Shinen.
Shinen Multimedia.
It says it's a
Multimedia.
franchise.
That's what I saw too. I did not realize that. Is it?
It looks like it.
It says series
There's-
is fast.
Fast Racing League, Fast Racing Neo, and then Fast RMX is the third one. Apparently, there was a Fast game on Wii U.
The heck?
Fast Racing Neo, and then Fast Racing League was on the Wii Shop channel.
So maybe it's possible
Didn't
that
know
they'll do
that.
it.
Maybe. And it's cool to see that it's a Nintendo only franchise.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, they
really
also-
cool. I
at the-
did
Sorry,
not
go
know
ahead.
that. Oh no, I was gonna say I did not know that they were. Also, real quick, was it 4? This would be 4 years later, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 5 years later. It got a physical release, which that's really cool.
Yeah, it looked like I got a limited run release with Tourist, which is another game that same developer did. That's pretty good. I think I've played that.
Oh yeah, Fast RMX. It's got great reviews all across the board too. Not surprising, and it's simple. Like there's really not a whole lot to it. You can either do your Grand Prix, you can do your time trials, and I think that there might be like one-off races you can do. And there's just a bunch of different like basically like fighter jet cars you can choose. It's great.
Here's my prediction right now. You ready? First
hear
prediction
it.
for the Switch 2 thing. They're going to announce they're going to announce F-Zero, and it's going to be like how Breath of the Wild was and how Metroid Prime 4 was. It's going to be announced and it's going to take forever to be developed, but it's going to be one heck of a game.
In the meantime, because it seems like we've gotten a fast game on every Nintendo home console the last 3 generations, let's get another fast game out there. Let's get it. Day one, shadow drop it. Hey, what is it? Is
He's
this
snapping
Thursday?
again.
This Thursday is the rumored Nintendo Direct, or is it Wednesday,
Yes,
Thursday?
there's a rumored Nintendo Direct this week too.
Do it this week or next week. Just
You've got
say
two
fast.
chances.
Just say Fast 4 is coming. Just whatever they're gonna call it. Just
They're going to
do
be
it.
like, Fast and the Furious 4 is coming to Switch.
Give us an actual good Fast and Furious game.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Please. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
been
not a-
0 good ones.
Not a crappy one, unless you count that Forza Horizon 2 DLC as a Fast and Furious game. That there has only been one.
In a way, I played that one, and it was cool that you could get that on its own. You didn't have to have Forza. You didn't have to have Forza Horizon.
In case
before. You
anybody
could
was
just get
curious,
that.
I'm taking my socks off.
Brandon, I don't think anybody was bringing any attention to it until you said something.
Regrets.
Where's the scratch and sniff?
We've smelled
That's-
Brandon's feet before. We know what they smell like. They stink.
Why would you expose me like that? Now we're gonna go to conferences and people are gonna be like, "Yeah, can I smell your feet?" And I'm like, "No."
We'll have to drop bets on what's gonna be talked about first: Brandon's feet or Call of Duty Ghosts.
Brandon's feet.
I don't know.
People are into that stuff.
Ah,
Popping out
Popping
them
out-
toesies.
popping out them tootsies on
Oh,
No
stream.
tootsies.
Asia says bloke got stank feet. LMAO.
I love the word bloke.
Brian, what else you got, buddy?
So after this, I have I listed one thing, but it's gonna I'll just rattle off. There's like probably 3 or 4 games like bundled together for this one. So just licensed racing games in general, and that includes that's where Cars gets thrown in. Cars gets thrown in there. But have you ever played, like, these are really simple, like straight to the point racing games, but like Ford Mustang had a racing game that was fun. Love
Corvette.
that one. Corvette. I had the Corvette. Dude, I have any more. I never played any of the other Cars racing games, and I heard they're great.
Cars 3 is pretty good, and Cars 2
yeah.
and 3 are good.
Because
And
that's
there's
when they
Vader,
kind of delve more into like
Mario
what do you
Kart.
call it? Like Mario Kart. Yeah, like you get weapons and
Cars-
stuff like that.
But fun fact, Cars 3 was made by Warner Brothers Games.
Mhm.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
Dude, you
God,
tippity
But-
tapping with them toes. Tippity tapping.
Everybody's hearing my wheezing tonight because the chat has got me
Oh, yeah.
wild. And
Chief says, "Bro, I had Corvette. Corvette's great, and I think
Corvette
I
was
still
really
have
fun.
it. I think I still have it. That and Ford Mustang. I personally love Ford Mustang the most, just because I just love Mustangs in general. So being able to play through different generations of them is great. What is going on in the comments? Tiptoeing in my Rugrats stockies.
He's turning into the Wheeze guy, the Wheeze penguin from Toy Story
I don't-
2.
I don't think Brandon's laughed this hard since I did the interview with the xenomorph egg behind me.
Oh, that was funny.
Hold
no,
on.
No, the bit where we had our little bit off stream with the high pitch.
yes, that
Hey,
was
come-
it.
Oh yes, yeah. That'll go up eventually. Everybody will see that.
Guys, if we
at
get
some
to
point.
at least 100 subscribers, we'll show that video, that content that never
Yo,
made it.
we'll
to the-
show we'll show this video that made me laugh till I puked in my mouth. It's a true story. I literally.
If you want to see
That
it,
is
share
true.
this video, share this channel, get people to subscribe. We'll show this video off. We'll do milestones
Or-
every so often.
Corvette is really good though, Brian.
The Corvette is really good. Did I play any other licensed racing games?
Well, there
I
was like
don't.
Ford versus Chevy. That was one.
Yup.
There was Ford.
I never
Ford
owned
Racing
it, but
2,
yeah.
I
Mhm.
think.
I guess like technically like F1 is like licensed if you want to count that, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, NASCAR 08 was a fun one.
Dude.
Yeah.
Now, oh wait. Hold
Which
on.
one do you have? I think I still have 08 if I'm not mistaken.
What's the one that was like had Sweet Home Alabama playing on the main menu?
Probably all of them.
That's probably
Was it?
2005. Chase for the Cup. Yeah, you ever played this one? You ever played 11?
Nah. Who was on the
It's
cover
pretty
for
fun.
08? I like how they have to reference it.
I-
It's a game.
NASCAR, the game. I played this game with my wife, and all she kept doing was hitting me, and it would turn on the caution flag, and that's how she would win the game, win the
What-
race every time.
Wait,
she would
hold
start
on.
off.
What does this mean? Does anybody know what this means?
Dude be Ralphing in his mouth. No lie. What does that mean? What does that mean?
Who's Ralph?
Who is Ralph? And also real quick, Asia says bro is Wheezy from Toy Story 2.
That's what I mean.
And then Chief says I had NASCAR '01. I think I didn't play anything
PS1.
earlier than '08. And I just looked up to confirm that it was '08, and it was because it had Tony Stewart on the cover. That was a fun one. I think that's
He
it.
threw up. Matt here, you have lost me. I don't know what that means.
He
I know.
threw
Dude,
up,
be Ralphing in his
Threw
mouth,
up.
no lie.
That's all right.
like throwing up.
Oh, Brian got interrupted again. Let's see how pissed Brian's gonna be.
I did.
Dude, you're so pissed right now. Look at that fake smile. That is the fakest smile I've ever seen.
Brian,
pull
do you
out.
like have like a thing on your door that says "No girls allowed"?
I wish I did.
No.
Um.
I'm
Chief says,
an old
"I'm an
fart.
old
I'm gonna be
fart.
30
I'm-
this year.
Yeah.
Jeez, you're
Also,
gonna be
Wreck-It
30.
Ralph?
Yeah, you really are old, dude. I'm gonna be 28.
All right.
Goodness gracious.
Brian,
was
do
a
you have
good-
get one more or two more?
I was trying to think of some more. Oh, hold on. Now I didn't play these games much. I'm surprised neither of you brought them up. How about those Sonic racing games?
Oh, they were brought up.
Yeah,
Were they brought up?
Asia brought it up.
Oh.
Asia said Sonic All Stars Racing for the 360.
Oh yeah.
They were really good.
I've never-
I played Transformed.
So I was gonna say I've never played it, but I'm kind of low key excited about what the heck Portal
Cross Worlds, baby.
Cross
We all
yeah.
got excited about it a couple weeks ago.
Because
That-
it got what was it? Who
State of
predicted that?
Play.
It would, or well,
Oh,
who predicted
No,
that?
I said it was gonna be a Mario Kart 9 that gimmick where like you would change between worlds through a
Yeah.
pipe, and then I was like,
through
oh,
a ring, baby.
just through
Now
a
are
ring.
both of them doing something like they're basically both doing it,
No,
don't
I
know
think
with
Mario
Mario
Kart.
or just
We
Mario
don't know.
Kart?
I honestly think Mario Kart 9 is going to get a whole like. Think of it this way: that game has probably been in development since 2018.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get
It's been a
200
while.
fucking tracks in that game.
Where is that coming from? Nobody said that.
You said how many are in Mario Kart 8?
Mario Kart 8.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. But you're saying in Mario Kart 8, we have like at least 100 or
it's
so.
like 100,
So in
yeah.
Mario Kart
That's
9,
what I mean. Yeah, they
we're
add
probably gonna
they-
get like double.
200 because they take all
You
the ones
think?
from there.
I
put
don't
it in the
know.
game, and
I
they
think
add
they'll-
another like 8,000 fucking tracks.
I
And
think they'll
that's
go
why
back down to like 40, and then it's going to be. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, but I just think it's gonna be a really big, fresh reboot for the series because 8 just like hit a high
Is it
point.
just gonna be called Mario Kart? It's not gonna be called.
I mean,
9. It's just gonna be called Mario Kart.
it could be.
Like,
Um,
what other games have done it? Like Saints
oh.
Row. Like Saints Row is just called the newest Saints Row is just called Saints Row. Go ahead, Brian. What were you gonna say?
Speaking or I was gonna say going to what was I gonna say? The licensed games. I thought of one. I think this is the right one. Let me just double check. Yes. Okay. Star Wars Racer Revenge, the pod racing one.
Oh, you
But-
love that game.
but I love that game. It's this, and it's the sequel to Episode 1 Racer, I think it's called.
Yeah,
I
that game's
love Racer Revenge.
awesome.
I bought it a while ago on PS4, and that's pretty fun. It's cool that they even have that on there, and it's on Switch as well, if I'm not mistaken. It's a part of like you can either get it on its own, or you can get some like legacy like bundle where it's like Racer Revenge, Old Republic, like Jedi Academy, and like maybe and I think Bounty Hunter. You can get like those
yeah, you
games
can get them
bundled.
all. You
Yeah,
can get that on
it's a part of the-
Steam.
Yes, yeah. Racer Revenge is cool. It's literally it's just pod racing. That's all it is. But I love that one. I played it first when I rented it from wasn't Blockbuster. We didn't have a Blockbuster in where
Hollywood
I lived.
Video.
No, it wasn't a
Movie
chain.
gallery.
It's called Video World. That's what it was. So like it had
Oh,
like it was the same like coloring as like Blockbuster, but I think it was just flipped. So like yellow wasn't like the primary color. Anyway, besides the point. One of the only games I rented from there ever, I think, and I played it a ton, and then eventually got it on PS4. And then I never played this one. I just want to know if you guys even know what this is. You remember the Star Wars racing game where they had big heads?
Oh, that's a deep cut.
Mm-hmm.
Super something.
Super Bombad Racing.
Okay. Yeah.
Super.
Never played it. Darth Maul's on the cover of that, right?
Darth Maul is on the cover. That's
Never
one I
played it.
never played, but I see.
It was a part of that weird, obscure era where they were doing that stuff. Like WWE had Crash Hour.
Mm-hmm.
It was the racing game with all the wrestlers.
Yeah.
It's like they were all trying to like capitalize on that Twisted Metal-esque kind of gameplay. Twisted Metal's cool.
Not racing, but I forgot what it was, but Shrek's like Mario Party clone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're
Yeah,
all
yeah,
trying to they're all trying to cash in on each other.
But we all know the best cash-in clone is, say it with me,
Muppets Party.
Muppets Party Cruise.
Yes. Yeah.
On the Muppets Party Cruise.
We got
One
at some
goes
point we're
red,
gonna run that
the
back.
other's
And we're gonna play it on
blue,
stream
and you play
again.
the Muppets
get
Party
drunk.
Cruise.
Get
Yes.
drunk and play it on stream.
Every time
Brian will
Pepe,
get pissed drunk on stream playing Muppets
every
Party
time
Cruise.
Swedish Chef has tunnel vision.
Greatest moment in the history of our show.
All right, Brian. Anything else?
I guess I'm just gonna keep an eye out for any other racing games coming out soon. I tried to think of one. There was one that had like a beta that I never bought the full. Actually, no, I think it was fully like free. I don't remember what it was called. It was like a Mario Kart clone.
Oh, like it was like Kart Racer, Kart
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
You sent me the same thing. You
Kart
sent it to
Racer
me.
World or something like
Yeah.
that.
I play. What about Hot
Um,
Shots Racing? You didn't talk about Hot Shot. We've played Hot Shots Racing.
Hold on.
It was an arcade game with cops. Cops were chasing after you, and it was very
Oh, yes, yes.
cell shaded graphics.
Totally forgot about that. That's a really fun one.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's a really fun one, and I have that on Switch too.
Me too.
Because we played that on Xbox first, and then I saw it on Switch, and I snagged it on there. I totally forgot about that one. There's so
That's
many
a
good
good one.
racing games. I think
I think we'd be here forever.
it's the genre that I've been into the longest. Like even like I didn't get into sports games really until probably middle school, and I play those like the most, like college football, Madden, stuff like that. But racing games have always been like from the get go. I've just been playing racing. What is going on in the chat? Brian, you are coming through my TV right now. Back up from the camera, LMAO. Actually, I think I'm gonna sit like right here. I have a bad habit of getting really close to the camera. So
We
Jared,
like
it's your
seeing your
turn now.
pretty face.
Oh, I thank you.
Oh shit!
We're just waiting. We're waiting on Jared. Yeah, we're waiting. Okay, perfect. And I think
Oh,
that concludes
perfect.
the stream today.
And it does. I think it does. Like I said.
Wait,
I
stay there,
will-
Jared. Stay there, Jared. Perfect. Keep going, Brian.
Oh, like I said, I think I will keep a lookout for other racing games coming out at some point. We'll see what happens.
Great. All right. I'm Brandon.
I'm Brian.
And on the landing strip in which your plane's gonna.
Make sure you join us next week as we'll be talking about our final predictions for the Switch 2 Direct, and probably talking about whatever was announced, what will be announced this Thursday.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Sayonara, everybody. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for subscribing. You've all been a great audience tonight, and we hope it continues into next week's episode.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.